Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to do a very requested video, and I love watching these videos personally, so I thought it would be time for me to do another one of these. And it's a products that I regret buying slash disappointing products slash crap products, basically products that I don't like. Some of these products I've actually been given, so I feel like it would be kind of wrong to say I regret buying them, but you guys get what I mean. You know, we all know what these products are. They are not good. You might have heard me talk about some of these products, but most of them you probably haven't heard me talk about. So I also want to say before I start that if some of these products are your favorite products that's so good for you, that doesn't mean it's a bad product. Product works differently on everyone. So if I mentioned like your favorite product, then it definitely works on you, but not for me. And that's because we have different skin types, skin tones, and all of that, and you know, also preference. Like some things I don't like on me, so I hope you understand that and don't go crazy in the comment section with like, that's my favorite, I love that, okay, how can you say that? So this is just my personal opinion about the product. So I think we could just leave it at there, and I think we can just go ahead and get started. I can start with a primer that I was so disappointed with. I don't think I've ever been so disappointed with a primer before. It's the Benefit Professional Primer. So this is a pro balm to minimize the appearance of pores. For me, this one actually did the opposite. I've never heard anyone say that, so I can't really explain it, but for me, when I applied it, it looked nice and it feels good, you know, I feel like it worked kind of nice. But throughout the day, and like a couple of hours throughout the day, I felt like my pores just looked like full. Like I felt like my pores just appeared so big, and I felt like it didn't look smooth, to be quite honest. I felt like my makeup was sitting on top of my skin with this primer. I felt like it didn't blend in so well. So this just made my makeup look more unnatural. So for me, this one did not work. And I have a oily skin, I have a very oily T-zone, and I have like normal cheeks, and I get a little bit dry around my nose. So that's like my skin type. I guess I have like a combination skin, but I do get very oily in my T-zone, and I do have some pores right here. So for me, this one did not work. I know a lot of people love it, so, but I would just say it, if you have been thinking about it, I would personally not recommend it, but you can try it if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. And the next product is probably one of the worst. Like, I don't get this. I don't get it at all. I tried it 2 times, and the last time I was just like, no, this is the worst product. And it's the H&M line. This is H&M's own like beauty line, and it's the Radiant Concealer Pen. And the color I have is Ivory. What this did to my makeup was actually just ruin it. I applied my foundation, my regular foundation that I always use, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I just applied that like always, and then I was going to highlight like I always do with the MAC Light Boost pen, which is my favorite highlight pen. And I was just applying it like that. When I started to blend it out, my makeup just like went off. Like I felt like I just patted off my makeup, like erased it. So I was like red hair, and I was like, it looked patchy and streaky, and it was a mess. And ooh, I don't know what the deal is with this stuff. It's so bad. It's so bad. I've never really had a product that doesn't really blend into my skin, so it was so weird, and no. Don't get this one. Then I also have another concealer pen, which is a lot better, but still not as good as my MAC Prep and Prime pen. This is the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch. You know, you've probably all heard about. It's the most like iconic makeup item. But you know, this was probably good a couple of years ago, but now I feel like a lot of brands have come out with these, and this one is just not that good anymore, to be quite honest. It doesn't do too much, it doesn't lighten up too good, and you know, just save your money and get the MAC Prep and Prime highlight pen. I'm just saying, don't waste your money on this one. So the next product is a powder from MAC. It's a Studio Fix powder, and this one I had so high hopes for. So I have the color C3, which I actually love the color. The color is a really, really great match for me. And I love the finish, like it feels so soft. It also covers really well, so it can cake up kind of easily, but that's not my problem because I use a lot of like heavy duty products, so that's not really my issue. The problem with this powder is that it does not last on my skin. If I use this alone as a powder foundation, which it is marketed as, it just looks like I don't have any foundation on like a couple of hours later. Kind of like the Bare mineral powder, which I hate. I don't like that at all. I feel like I can just like smear it off and it's so oily after a couple of hours. And if you have been wanting this and heard that it's really great for oily skin, which I heard, just don't get it, because me with very oily skin will just say that this is not good. Not good. And then this is not a product that it's bad, but I just want to remind myself of this, is that I don't like cool tone blushes. Cool tone blushes look horrible on me. And this is one of those products that I don't like. It's the Benefit Havana, and I really do regret buying this because I have used this 2 times maximum. Like, I'm not even joking. I've used this 2 times maximum because whenever I use it, I feel like I just look pale and gray and weird, and yeah, I don't like it. But I like, it looks really pretty. And I like the box powders from Benefit, but this one was just a fail for me because it did not look good with my skin tone. We'll move on to eyebrow gel, and this one is from Maybelline. It's their Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. My deal with this one is I don't get the tip. It has a little ball on the end, and it's just way too big for the brows. And it's not that good anyways, so no, like Maybelline, just change the little tip because I don't get it. And also the L'Oreal Brow Outer Plumper, the one in color is amazing, but the clear one doesn't do anything. So this one honestly does not do anything for my brows. And then a product that is, it's so bad, like it's not good. I used this one in a tutorial, but you guys have no idea how much I struggled with that tutorial. Like, I was struggling. It was so bad. I had to remove it like 10 times. It was like the most crazy thing. It was my New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. I'll link it down below. But this product from MAC, I bought this from a limited edition line because I was looking at it. I was like, oh, that's perfect for my New Year's Eve look. It's a studio eyeglass in the color Pearl Varnish. Whew. This is so sticky. Bad. It's so bad. I used this to like put on glitter, but if it just got a little bit up in the crease, which I have a little bit of like hooded eyes, so not too much. If I use too like oily products or like sticky products, it will transfer up in my crease. But this one was so bad. It was so bad. Nope. This one is trash in my opinion, and don't get it. Just don't get it. And I wouldn't use it. It's a eyeglass, and eyeglasses are kind of cool for like shoots and stuff, but this one was just not good. So I would just use a regular glass, to be quite honest. And on my lips, I wouldn't really use it either because it's so sticky. So this one was just a complete fail for me. I did not like that one. So the next product is a brow product. And I just come to the conclusion that I like those Brow Wiz type products better than these. And this is the Rimmel Eyebrow Pencil, which I've heard about on YouTube for like years. I know a lot of people use this, and I was just like, oh, let's try it. It's like drugstore and stuff. And first of all, the color is too dark for me. The color is, I think, like dark. It's called dark brown. But what I don't like about this one is that it did not last on my brows. Like, if I apply this, whenever I use this, I always have a bad brow day. Because first of all, they're way too dark. And they look like patchy and weird, and I don't like them. This one got patchy. It was, I feel like it's a brown with a little bit of like a red undertone. I don't know. It's just weird. It does not last. And I don't like that little brush thing. I would just either get like the NYX Micro Brow Pencil or like some of like the Brow Wiz type products. So don't get this one. It's not horrible, but it's not amazing either. So the next product that we have here is just, I really do regret buying this. Like, this is one of the products that I have just, I'm like so mad that I got. I don't get it. I don't get why I got it. It is the Maybelline The Nudes palette. I don't like this. If you're not like a makeup lover and have like tried amazing eyeshadows, it's an okay palette, and I know some people use it. I know my mom used this one and she's like, she thinks it's fine. But if you want really good quality eyeshadows, just skip on these and get some other ones. Like the sleek eyeshadows from the drugstore are really, really good. L'Oreal has better ones, and yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. Like, it's just not pigmented, and the colors are really boring in my opinion. So I really do regret buying that one. Now we have probably the worst mascara I've ever tried in my life. It's so bad. So bad. Ugh. It's the MAC Hot and Naughty Lash. First of all, my lashes are so small you can't really even see them if I don't like curl them like crazy and stuff. But this one made them worse. Like, this one made them look thin as, like, they just disappeared and they went down. It flaked off. It was horrible. It was so horrible. And I love this idea. I love that it has like 2 brushes, I guess, like this brush. This one is just more of like a volumizing one, and it seemed like a good idea, but for me, no thank you. These products were so hyped up like a year ago or something. First of all, these are so sticky. I don't know what happened to them. They just always failed me. It's a Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. These 2 are Rose Hill and Buttercream. These are both like Jaclyn Hill colors. And ugh, like, I don't know what is this like sticky thing. They just leak. They're not good quality. One of mine, I can just show y'all. This one is like so messy. Like, what is that? Like, it was ruined when I got it. And like half of the lip glosses I got in this packaging, which is like their old packaging, and half of them I got in this one. So it was just kind of just a fail. And when I tried them on, I was so shocked because they were so sticky. Like, I've never heard anyone say that these were sticky because everyone was like talking so much about them and everyone was loving them. But they're so sticky. They're very pigmented, which is good, and I know some people love them. If you like a very intense like high color, high pigment lip gloss, you will probably like these a lot. But for me, they're just too pigmented. When I want a lip gloss, I don't want it to be very sticky, and you know, I don't know. I think they're not worth the hype, and it was just a mess, to be quite honest. I've also tried one of their lipsticks, and I wasn't a huge fan, but I've heard really nice things about their liquid, like Hydro Matte liquid lipsticks. So those are supposed to be very nice, but the lip glosses, not so much. The next product that we have here, this is second to last product. This is one that I think I've talked about before, but I just wanted to mention it again. It's the YSL Rouge Volupte lipstick. This one is in a bright pink color that I never wear. I never wear pink colors like this anymore. I used to like them, but now they just look like crap on me, so I just never use it. So they're just too slippery, too, I don't know. They're just not good. They don't last on your lips. They're just not good lipsticks. I love the packaging. You know, it's beautiful, but you know, what's inside of it is just not too good. The last product that we have here is just a hydrating spray. It's from Jane Iredale. It's their hydration spray. What I don't like about this one is the smell. Like, the smell is so bad. It's so bad. It's ridiculous. It smells like a grandma with like a really bad perfume. I'm not joking. I can spray it on. It's... Oof. Oh my god, it's so bad. I absolutely hate the smell. Like, the product is okay. It reminds me a lot of MAC Fix Plus, but just get the MAC Fix Plus. Don't get this one. And this one is even more expensive, so don't get the Jane Iredale one. So that was it for all of the products that I don't like. And I don't really know what to call this video because it's not really regret buying, but it's not really crap. I don't know. But you guys get the drill. You guys get what I'm talking about, that I don't really like them too much. I hope you guys found some like tips from this video to like products you probably should avoid and stuff. So I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you want more of these types of videos, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!